Good morning and welcome. My name is Carrie.
I'm Janine.
We are live here at the Passionate Home. We call ourselves the Idea Ladies because we've got so many ideas and we love to share them. Candace is with us behind the camera. If you're there, please say good morning. And we are excited that you are watching. Yes, because we're going to amaze and delight you today with 100 ideas on what to do with old suitcases. But first, we were just chatting about last week's video.
Oh, yeah.
And our little contest. First of all, I want to say,
I cheated.
Again. Last week we talked about towels and how to organize your towels and fold your towels, and we had a little contest on rolling a washcloth into a sushi roll. And Janine won, but I thought it was kind of unfair because I've watched the video back like 10 times. And I noticed that I started with my hands here and she started with her hands on the towel. And she only won by a few seconds. So I think
rematch.
I rematch, exactly. If you missed it, if you missed it, you can go back and watch it on Instagram, TPH TV. Oh no,
that was just our little.
No, it's just our little thing. So it's on Instagram, only on Instagram. So you're going to flip on over there if you're watching live on Facebook and see last Friday's little video of our contest. But we challenged you to organize your linen closet or your kitchen drawer. Right? Yeah. Where you keep your towels. Mm-hmm. And did you take that challenge yourself?
Not yet. I went camping like after the video. I left right away and went camping for the weekend. And I haven't done it yet.
Well, Candace and I both took the challenge. I am super excited. I did my kitchen drawer. I didn't do the linen closet. Did get rid of a few old things. Folded the towels. I cannot believe how much room and how enjoyable it is to open the drawer and say, oh, there's the washcloths, there are my towels, excuse me, I also deserve some new oven mitts because I notice mine are all...
Oh, are your oven mitts in there too?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Where do you keep yours?
Just in, like, I have all my pans that go in the oven and they're in the bottom drawer beside the oven and they're down there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you took the challenge for last week and organized your closet, let us know. But let's get on to today. What are we going to do?
We're going to talk about vintage suitcases because they're beautiful and you maybe don't know what to do with them.
Right.
Yeah, I love them.
Last year, I guess, we did little videos every day about our daily vintage find.
Yes.
And these are all vintage finds, vintage suitcases. You're right. I love them. Look at the character.
I know.
Keep them out of the landfill. And each one comes with a story. Like this could have been grandma's, you know.
Maybe this was, and I guess it wasn't on the Titanic because it would.
But it kind of looks that way, right? I used to keep my Barbie and my Barbie clothes in a suitcase. Come on, people. I'm not the only one, right? That little square one with for your makeup.
I have it. It's full of New Kids on the Block cards. Like, you know, you got the bubble gum. And my Pathfinder's little braid that went around.
It's going to be worse than someday.
I painted a teddy on the front. Mine was like a teardrop shape.
Yeah.
We still have it, and we had my daughter's Barbie clothes in it.
Barbie clothes. Yeah. Come on, if you kept your Barbie clothes in a suitcase, give us a heart so we can see that we're not alone. But some suitcases you find them at the thrift stores, you find them at the Passionate Home, you find them in Grandma's closet. This one actually belonged to my grandfather, Harry Bruce Whitley, and he took this. I believe this was his briefcase for work, but he also took it to travel. As you can see, he's put a sticker on there.
It's gorgeous.
And I keep this, isn't that great? I love it. I keep this up on top of the armoire in our bedroom with a couple other vintage ones because suitcases are great because of their squatness and small, that they can fill up your vertical spaces, right?
For sure, yeah.
And double as storage. So in here are like 100 home decor magazines. Okay, that's another day.
Wow, you're strong.
Okay, well, there were. What would you do with your suitcases?
Same thing. You know, there's that closet in your bedroom or wherever that has that space up top that you don't. It's
true.
Really hard to put stuff there.
Yeah.
And I have baskets in one, and everything's falling out. And this is nice that it's closed in and has a lid. And then you kind of know, like, okay, in the winter I need this. It's got all my gloves in it or my toques or whatever, right? So I think
you
that's
use
a good
it for
idea.
seasonal storage, right? So seasonal storage, magazines. You could stack these up,
Yes.
right?
Kind of like this.
Kind of like this to create a table.
Yeah.
For instance, in an entryway or at the end of a couch. Now, how would you, somebody came in, how would you tell them to, how do you know what suitcase to put where? Is it by color, by size?
I think, well, mostly I would go by size. Color you can kind of play with a little bit, but like these ones you can kind of tell they get narrower as they go up, right? This one's kind of more decorative, so it's just, it has to be at the top. It's smaller. I think it's nice to have the size kind of going in. You don't want to start with the biggest one at the bottom.
Okay, so would you put this
Or the
one on?
smallest one, I should
Would you
say.
put this one, take this one out. Would you put this one on here, or would you think it's too small?
No, I like that. But
Do
then
you?
I'm not going to use this one, obviously, right?
Right.
So this one could even just sit beside it on the floor,
Yeah.
right? Like if you wanted to do like quite a long display, you could. If you had a bench that was tall enough to go over these, then it looks quite nice. You have somewhere to sit and all your storage is there.
That is a great idea because a lot of people have benches in their entryway, and you could put these suitcases and stack them under
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to move my trunk tonight. That's what I'm going to do.
See?
Thanks for the idea.
Yeah. Well, what do you keep in your trunk? Here, I'll take this one.
Right now, I have it upstairs under a pew full of old frames and decor items that I'm not currently using.
Right.
But
Is that the trunk that you bought here?
it is. It's
Okay.
so beautiful.
I brought a trunk in thinking, oh, I'm going to sell this. And then I'm over at Janine's house, and there it is, and it looks like $1 million, and I want it back.
She gets really upset when I buy all her decor pieces because I love them. And, yeah.
Well, talking about trunks, there's a big trunk here. Can you see this trunk?
Yeah, this is more like the metal trunk.
Could be an instant coffee table,
For sure.
right? These could also be smaller tables, and you could actually,
Side
not
tables.
this one, this is way too small, but
Yeah.
you could put legs underneath to rise them up to your height. You could put legs on, there you go, on this one, and it could be a plant stand.
Yes.
Right? Because it's smaller.
That's a great idea.
And the other idea I saw was to put something maybe a little bit bigger than this one on a stool. And just to give a little height in your vignette, again, for a plant stand or something like that. So then you can put your love letters, your kids' memorabilia, whatever inside these. Yeah.
This is just a little picture I found in a book. At the end of the bed, they've got a bench, and then they put one on top, and that just gives you a little extra height and a place to put a couple of things. Maybe there's blankets or pillows in there. And then this one, too. This is just two suitcases under a table. So same idea with the bench. Oh, is there a glare? Sorry. Just under a table. And then it's a great way to just have them hidden away. You're not kicking them, and they're out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Some other really cool ideas I've seen of
Nicole.
what to do with a suitcase is you can open. Does this one open?
Yes,
Let's
but
see.
I haven't looked inside.
Oh,
Sure, it's
one
beautiful.
moment. Okay. Well, they're not always great. Let's be
Yeah.
honest, right?
No, they're not.
Sometimes they have a smell to them.
one's
But
good.
this one seems to be okay. But if
Yeah.
you wanted, you could actually take all this out. If you wanted to spend the time, and you could repaper it, you could paint it with Annie-Sloan chalk paint. You could
Decoupage
decoupage,
would be so
kind of
pretty.
like we've done here. We've used some decoupage to
Transfer.
transfer to decorate the front of this one.
Yeah.
But this could now be a bed for Serafina,
Yes.
right? You could put your little doggy
pillow
bed
in
in
here.
here, or a little kitty bed in here.
Actually, cats, it's kind of like a box. They love boxes. They just play in there.
Exactly. So a little dog bed. The other thing you can use suitcases for are weddings. Because you know how people like to put in envelopes or whatever? You could really paint this up in the color of your wedding. Put something here like Janine and Dwayne, and the date. People could put their envelopes. And then this is a keepsake for you later to keep your veil and whatever, right?
Yes.
What a great wedding gift to give to
This is
everyone's
good packing,
having that,
right?
exactly, that
Yeah.
vintage inspired wedding, but attach something that gives them the idea of what to do with it, right?
And you're recycling, which is nice.
Exactly.
I just remembered an idea you said. You can attach these to the wall and use, maybe this part is not attached, maybe it's straight down. This is now a shelf, right?
Exactly.
That's a good idea to just, you could roll up little washcloths in there like we had last week, and they could all just be at your fingertips.
It's a collection of beautiful little bottles. Too.
Little bottles.
Like create a little
Yes.
vignette. Yeah. Candace has a plant, one at home that is planted.
Oh,
Right?
yes.
So actually, you could use this outdoor planting. You're going to line it first, or even indoor for displaying your plants so that they're all in one place for you to water them, right?
Fill it full of
Put
succulents
a
and
tray
jars.
at the bottom, your cookie sheet or whatever for water. And how beautiful would that be
That's
to
really
add
cute.
vintage to your home, right?
Love it.
Okay, what would you do with this one? Now does anybody know what this is?
I do.
Okay, come on. This is, ta-da, who has an 8-track? You want to come and get this baby. But what would you do with this now, Janine?
I think, like there was that other little one. I don't know where it went.
Oh,
there
right
it is.
here.
So these could be cute, just stacked on your bathroom counter. And what if you just had all your makeup bits in here? And then I do my makeup on the couch in the morning while I'm watching the news. But so I could just bring this with me. I know, it's weird. I have this tiny little mirror. That's probably why I'm blind. But you could just put all your makeup in here.
What a great way, like if you've got teenagers and they've got a lot of makeup and it's all over the bathroom, give them these to
Right,
organize.
just
This
puts
one
it
is
away.
for your cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes.
Right? But still, you could take this out.
Yeah,
Or
or
you could
it's-
make it,
just go
use
around
it,
it.
crafting, that sort of thing, to keep your crafts organized. Yeah.
You could put all your like little stamps and things in here. Your inks.
Maybe to fit the molds.
Yeah, the molds. Crafting supplies.
Crafting
It's perfect
supplies.
for all that kind of stuff.
The other idea I had, well, it wasn't me, but check this out. Can you guess what's in here? Okay, are you ready? Can you guess?
No, I don't know what's in here.
Well, it's going to be a portable bar because, or picnic basket. It's a way
That's a great idea.
to have some fun. It makes for great Instagram photos, your little vintage suitcase. You're going to put it out on the, right? It can carry everything, a couple of plastic plates, your wine,
That one's even got the little straps.
your
You can
little
hold
strap
it
where
in
you
there.
can put your blanket here that you're going to put out, and you've got a whole another really great wedding gift for somebody, and fill it for them.
Yes.
Put the blanket, put the wine, the glasses, and that sort of thing. But just make sure you're wrapping them all in some beautiful new tea towels from the Passionate Home. Sales
love it.
plug. Woo! Somehow we get wine in every
I
video.
know.
Okay.
Are you wondering why we have paint sitting here?
I am. Okay, so what are you going to do with this one?
Well, you can kind of see the remnants of old straps. So I think there was probably some leather straps on this one at one point. But you know what? With chalk paint, I'm just going to give it a little decorative stripe there. Kind of like grain stripe, right?
Open this for you.
Thanks.
Well, lots of people call and say, the suitcase is a mix of wood, metal, leather. Can I use anti-slip chalk paint? And yes,
Yes.
it will cover everything. So even if you just wanted to paint these little corners, you could do that, right?
Yeah, totally.
So you've chosen Athenian black, which is
did.
the black.
Oh, stuck to the other thing. Okay. So I'm just using those old marks as my guide, kind of.
And just painter's tape.
Yeah, painter's tape. Make sure it's down.
Oh, I just had another idea.
What?
If this was your wedding gift to somebody? You could put their monogram on it.
Oh, definitely.
Right? Just a little
yeah.
bit of, so you could, if you don't have a stencil, you could print it off of the internet and make a stencil by using packing paper and then just cutting it out. And then, yeah.
So I'm just gonna, and you know what? The paint, if I got it on the metal, I'm just gonna use my finger like that and wipe it off. Or you could use a wet rag after you're done. It'll come off there. Or you can paint the metal as well if you really wanted to. So I'm just gonna quickly do a bit of a,
So
a
what
washy-
would you do, Janine, if the suitcase, you found one at the thrift store and it's smelly? What would you do?
oh, like for the inside?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Like, I don't know what would you put in there? You could put like lavender. You probably want to clean it first, maybe some.
Yeah, there are
coffee
lots of
grounds.
ways for things to absorb, but the best thing is to open it up and let the sun really get to
the
it.
sun. Actually, I have one sitting in my driveway right now. I forgot.
Yeah, in your driveway. She lives in Port Langley.
Yeah. Actually, you'd probably be rescuing me. Just come grab it.
So there are lots of things to do, but when you're buying one, give them a little sniff. And also make sure that they open, right? Some people have asked me, how do I open an old suitcase? You just push these to the side. Just watch. Watch what I do. Yeah, don't watch what I do.
Oh.
But yeah, that's how it does work.
You
Yeah.
just slide it over. Okay, so there.
So look at
there's
that.
a quick stripe.
Beautiful.
I'm not even worried about getting full coverage or anything. I could sand this a little bit if I wanted it to have more of a distressed look, and it would just be really sweet.
You could have also used, I just thought, copper gilding wax.
Ooh, that would be pretty.
Look, well, we could put a little bit over it at the,
We could
or
even do
silver because
two
of,
more little stripes with the
that's
gold
a good idea.
or copper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm just gonna reuse my tape.
Reuse, yes. Do we have any questions at all about?
No questions. I think
okay.
people are enjoying it.
If you have recycled and reused a vintage suitcase, please put it in the comments so you can inspire other people and share ideas on what to do with them, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I think it's great to keep some of Grandma's things if you have purpose for them. And they have a story. They've been traveled.
do.
These things have traveled the world you don't even know, right? You can make up stories. But often they do have little stickers and names on them that tell a story.
Yeah.
Like my granddad's, right?
Well,
yeah.
the trunk in my driveway, my husband had to pry it open because it was locked. So then when we opened it, we discovered that it has all these drawers and old hangers, and it's really cool. And I was going to paint it, but now I'm like, I don't know what I want to do with it. So I need some ideas on that one.
Maybe you could post a photo of it?
Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got some photos because I took them last night. So I'll put one on the stories. You guys can maybe give me some ideas. Should I paint it? It's got a whole bunch of these stickers on it. So that's the other thing.
Look at this. It's Mrs.
Yeah.
Mrs. A. Monroe Gunningham or something, and it looks like she worked for the Red Cross, maybe.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Right?
Oh, yes, I remember that story of her in the war.
Oh.
Let's see, you could make it up.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also saw a photo of, it's kind of, if you love to thrift and find things, you could be on the hunt for, let's say, all white suitcases or all black.
Yeah.
And then at the end of a hallway, there's that dead space wall. You've done a beautiful job with yours with your mirror, but you could stack and have fun collecting and then also
love this.
use it for extra storage.
Definitely.
Right? Places are small nowadays, and suitcases do double duty, triple duty, because you could also take them as a weekender, right? Use it. You're going to go and visit your sister or your mom or whatever. Use it as a suitcase. Don't just look at it as decor.
For sure.
Nice job. What do you think?
How quick? Right?
How quick.
So cute. I love that.
Let's see, eye-catching display we talked about, a picnic basket, a weekender, keepsake. Like put your keepsakes in here. I'm going into the crawl space and cleaning out bins of things, and I have kept Laurel's schoolwork. Okay, she made me keep it forever. Well, now I'm only cutting out like drawings and special things, and I am going to put it in just one place and not keep everything.
That's a good idea.
The other idea is Christmas ornaments.
Oh.
You could store all your Christmas ornaments. They wouldn't be broken.
How pretty would that look
And
instead
so-
of those cardboard boxes or whatever
Right?
you're using?
Stack them up, and maybe you have, these are all the ornaments that the kids get to put up, and these are all the ornaments that whatever, right? So
That's a great idea.
I hope we've given you lots of ideas on how to reuse vintage suitcases. The thrill is in the hunt. All of these are here at the store. They're also 20% off, so that's kind of thrilling.
Yes.
And if you need help at all in deciding how to stack them or what to do with them, we're here for you.
Yeah, bring a photo.
Yeah. But get out there, look in your own closet, see what your mom doesn't want anymore, and see if you can reuse a vintage suitcase in your decor. Yeah,
Love it.
love it. Anything else?
Just come shop, right? We have 20% off store-wide, excluding Sid Dickens workshops and our Beautiful Life box. Beautiful Life boxes, we only have 3 left. You might want to come get one.
Yes.
They're super beautiful. Fashion's 25% off. We have Christmas in July.
It's Christmas
Half price.
in July. We have dug up
Yeah.
our Christmas, so you won't want to miss that. And keep watching, because we're going to be having little Christmas specials all month long as we celebrate Christmas in July. So we are here every Friday at 9:30, live on Facebook, and then we're going to put it in the newsletter. We're going to put it on YouTube.
The website.
The website,
TV.
TPH TV, and we hope you were inspired today. So have a great day. See you soon. See you next Friday.